25 powerful English presentation phrases to impress your audience. Does giving a presentation make you feel a little nervous? Well, you're not alone. According to Forbes, giving a presentation makes 80% of us feel nervous. The good news is that feeling nervous might be a good thing. This feeling pushes us to prepare ourselves better, and as long as you're well prepared, you'll do just fine. So then, let's take a look at how we can prepare ourselves to give amazing presentations in English. Today, we're going to focus on the English phrases you can count on to make your presentation go more smoothly from start to finish. Greeting your audience. You're now standing in front of your audience. Before you begin your presentation, start by greeting your audience, welcoming them to the event and introducing yourself. One. Good morning, afternoon, evening, depend on the time. 2. Welcome to, name of the event. 3. First, let me introduce myself. I am, your name. From. Beginning your presentation. After you have given an introduction, you are ready to begin speaking about your topic. Use these phrases to get started. 4. Let me start by giving you some background information. Use this phrase to give your audience a brief overview of the topic you'll be discussing. This is a good way to give them an idea of what's going on and to bring them up to date. 5. As you're aware, if you're bringing up a topic that your audience already knows about or is aware of, then you can use this phrase to introduce this known topic. Transitioning to the next topic. Before you move on to your next point, be sure to make it clear to your audience that you're now starting a new topic. Let them know exactly what that new topic will be. The two phrases below are very similar in meaning, and they can both be used for transitions. 6. Let's move on to 7. Turning our attention now to providing more details. Use these phrases to tell your audience that you'll be giving them a more detailed explanation of the topic. Both the words expand and elaborate mean to explain more fully. 8. I'd like to expand on. 9. Let me elaborate further. Linking to another topic. When making reference to a point you made earlier, or to remind your audience about something you said before, use these phrases to that link. 10. As I said at the beginning. This phrase lets you remind your audience about a point you made earlier. It can also be used to emphasize a point or theme. 11. This relates to what I was saying earlier. 12. This ties in with. This phrase will help you make connections between ideas in your presentation. It shows that two different ideas are connected. 13. Emphasizing a point. Use these phrases to draw attention to an important point that you want your audience to note. 13. The significance of this is. 14. This is important because. 15. We have to remember that. The word significance is similar in meaning to importance. Making reference to information. Very often, you may need to support your discussion points by drawing attention and making reference to information and data from studies, reports, and other sources. Based on our findings. 17. According to a study. 18. Our data shows. Explaining visuals. To present a clearer picture of your point, you may show your data, information, or examples in the form of visuals such as charts, tables, and graphs. 19. I'd like to illustrate this point by showing you. The word illustrate means show, usually with examples, data, or visuals. 20. This chart shows a breakdown of. A breakdown refers to the detailed parts or figures that make up the total picture. A breakdown is often used in a presentation to show all the smaller parts behind something bigger. Restating your point. Sometimes in order to emphasize your point, you have to state it in a way that's easier for your audience to understand and remember. This often involves rephrasing, simplifying, or clarifying your point. 21. In other words, use this phrase to rephrase or reword your point in another way. 22. To put it simply, use this phrase to simplify points that are complex or difficult to understand. 23. What I mean to say is, use this phrase to explain your point in a way that's easier for your audience to understand. Concluding your presentation. This is the very end of the presentation. You have said everything you need to say, and now you need to finish it nicely. You may also have some time for questions. If there is time for questions, invite your audience to ask any questions they have. 24. In conclusion, let me sum up my main points. As part of your closing statement, sum up, summarize, state briefly your speech by mentioning the main points of your speech. 25. Thank you for your attention. Now I am happy to answer any questions you might have. End your presentation by thanking your audience and offering to answer their questions.